Hey guys, so welcome back to Patriot Living. I really haven't recorded today only because of the fact that I'm kind of out and doing things with my little cousin. Right now I've got my son getting the Bluetooth hookups to the shoot. I don't know if that's gonna work. Anyway, um, we're gonna go run some dash for a little bit, be gone for a little bit, and do our thing. Try and make a little bit of money tonight. Maybe even if it's like $30 tonight is whatever. Um, Hopefully it'll pick up while we're out there, but right now it's kind of slow. It is pretty expensive out there to go ahead and run, but we'll take a look at it and see what we figure out when we get there. So I'll talk to you in a little bit. We'll see you here soon. Hey guys, so we're gonna address a few things here, and I feel like I need to go ahead and say something about this. So all these protests and all this looting and rioting, I can get behind the message because that was wrong with this whole headline that's going on right now. You know, I agree, be pissed off about things. Be mad, voice your opinion. But setting things on fire and looting and destroying things just isn't the way to address things like this. Um, there's clowns on the left and on the right, left and right. If I can get my left and right. Um, they're all pushing their agenda. They're all doing their thing. But here's the thing, guys. Destroying stuff isn't gonna be the answer. It's gonna be part of the problem. As we saw, they have um it's not quarantine. What's the word I'm looking for? A curfew at 8 o'clock at night, and that's because they are afraid that things are gonna get escalated, which they already are. Um, there's good cops and bad cops, and you know, I know cops. I know some cops, and they're good people. And your attitudes and things like that, are not gonna be what is gonna, help the situation at all. You know, like I said, be mad, but problem solve. Okay, problem solve. Don't just go off of your emotions because you know what? I used to go off my emotions a lot. And I do mean a lot. And going off on things like this, I agree. We things like this need to be addressed, to say the least. How do you stop that? You take it. They need to take action immediately against the people that do things like that. Because you and me, dude. If one of us were to have done something like that, we would have been arrested like that on the spot. Now I can understand a little bit of the I can understand the outrage. I can understand it because I'm a little pissed off about that too. But due to the fact that you know guess they have to have an investigation or whatever, but it's on tape. They recorded the whole thing. You know, if that's why cops have partners. They have to be able to communicate to each other and let them know, hey, look, this guy is being cooperative. Maybe it's time to go ahead and put him in the back of the car. Take him downtown and give him some questioning. But that's not what happened. I saw the video. Um, Whether you agree with me or not, I mean that's what our country is based upon. You know, to be able to go ahead and disagree about something, come to the table and talk about it. That's not what's going on. Okay. Now, this wasn't just a one-time thing. This isn't something that is just like, okay, well, look, it happened. Okay, it did. It happened, and it sucks that it happened. It should have never gotten to this point. But you know, when you put a country or even a city on lockdown, you deny people their jobs and their rights to be able to go ahead and work. And this has been blowing up for since the beginning of the year, maybe even longer than that. Um, you can't expect your public to be like, oh well, this is just another thing. No, you can't. So, and I don't like going on these political rants. I really don't. But when things escalate to the point where they are now, and we don't have any work, people are already losing their minds over not being able to work. You know, a lot of people are losing their minds over, their businesses, these mom and pop shops, these brick and mortars, having they're gonna go bankrupt and they're gonna lose their businesses. And you know what? They worked hard for that. They worked really hard for that. And because of this whole pandemic and everything else that happened, everybody is losing their way of life, their sanity, their you know, it's a tough blow. It's a tough blow to anybody. We can't live life like that. We can't. As scary as everything is, and as crazy as everything is, um, we can't just, sit by anymore. We have to open up. We have to. I mean, the reason why people are doing that is, like I said, they lost their livelihood. Our government overreached their reach. And, there are essential workers, yes, and I'm, kind of one of them because I'm actually doing, I'm just going to come out with it. I'm doing DoorDash because my unemployment didn't go through. And I don't know why it didn't go through. Everybody else in the company has their unemployment. Unfortunately, I don't. And I've got a son that I love very much that I need to be able to support. I have a roof over my head that I have to keep paying the rent on because, our management or our company isn't helping out at all. Being able to go ahead and waive the late fees or whatever, yeah, that's cool, awesome. But you know what? When people are out of work, this should be a blanket thing through the banks and everything else. All companies. There should be some kind of relief there. And there's not. Somehow, some way, these bills have to get paid. And guess what? I've been paying my bills without assistance. So anyway, guys, enough of my ranting, enough of my craziness, as some people would say, as a fellow American to everybody else out there that, that watch my channel, I hope you guys are okay. I really do. I really wish that we can all go back to work. I really wish we can all go back to, well, not really go back to normal, but at least be able to go to work and pay the bills and not have to stress about, the everyday. So, I'm going to end this video here. I'm not in a very good mood. I haven't been in a very good mood the last couple days. And neither has the rest of America. So, I love you guys. I really do. And I don't get to voice my opinion very much because I'm looked down on when I do. Always. I'm questioned daily. And yes, we need to be questioned here and there. But on every single decision that I make, I get questioned on. Which was kind of my life anyway, before all this anyway, because, it's Lewis. What does he do? What does he know? Guys, I'm just a normal guy like you guys. I put my pants on one leg at a time. I take a shower with having to wait for the hot water to come up, and, I take one day at a time, and having a teenager, raising two others that were teenagers that are adults now, I'm a normal person. Normal person. That's just trying to not be bored under the stupid quarantine. Waiting patiently to be able to go back to work. And being able to go ahead and do DoorDash is a supplement, okay, which I'm going to have to pay taxes on anyway. So, which I think those should go away for the time being, too, until we can all go back to work and get, moving on normal life. I love you guys. I'm glad that you guys put up with my rants, and, I'll do some dad jokes later, and I'll go ahead and post again like tonight at some point, or even tomorrow morning. But I love you, and, stay amazing. Be patriots. Don't work against your fellow American, okay? I don't care if you don't like him, if Orange Man bad, Pelosi stupid, Schiff dumb, who else? Ocasio an idiot, whatever, dude. Fucking, we are all Americans. We need to act like it, and we need to come together, and, that's what patriotism is. We come together as a nation and we try our best to go ahead and overcome obstacles. Be it China, Russia, anybody, I don't care. Saudi Arabia, which you haven't heard anything about lately either, so. Right at this point in time, you gotta focus on your pocketbooks, and keep your eye on the prize. Nothing's ever kept the United States down before. Spanish flu, everything, pandemics. Let's get it, okay? Let's get this together. Let's get our worlds back in check, and let's get it going, okay? Again, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to 20 so I can shave a damn eyebrow so I can go ahead and drive with the one with one eyebrow. And let's get it, okay? I love you.